Hello viewers, this is Kyuseijutsushiki Horse Racing Tips channel, and Moghunter. This time, we will make predictions for the Japanese Oaks G1 race, which will be held at the 11th race at Tokyo Racecourse, which starts at 15:40 at Japan Standard Time. Thank you. It's the menu of today's program. But first I'm going to comment about Kyuseijutsu. After that, we will make predictions for the Japanese Oaks. Now, here's the commentary of horse racing prediction Yusen Kyusei Kigaku. Kyusei Kigaku is a form of fortune telling that originated in China, combining the 9 stars determined from the date of birth, the Chinese zodiac, and the 5 elements. The compass is used to determine the fortune of the direction. In ancient times, it was used to tell fortunes of strategic directions in wars with multiple nations. In Kyusei Kigaku, among the 8 directions of north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest, the direction in which chi with good effects flows is called the lucky direction. Lucky directions are also called Kyunhoi in Feng Shui, and Kipo in Kyusei pneumatics. According to Kyusei Kigaku, it is said that sleeping facing the auspicious direction has effects such as increasing health and financial luck. In addition, according to Kyusei Kigaku, knowing the auspicious direction increases work luck, love luck, and gambling luck. I make horse racing predictions based on this Kyusei physics. In addition, as a calendar note, the 9 stars of the date and time are assigned to the calendar as a cycle of 9 stars, and each date is listed on the calendar along with the Japanese Rokuyo combination. Rokuyo is one of the most famous calendar notes in Japan, and is often written in general calendars and notebooks. My method of horse racing tips is to find out the consecutive horse numbers and frame numbers based on the notes on the calendar on the day of the horse race, and then decide what to buy. Please do not misunderstand, because it is a prediction of the outcome based on the law of Kyusei pneumatics and not just a guess. Now, I will explain the calendar notes for Sunday, May 21st. The calendar note for this day is Apaku Mercury, a star with the attribute of water. Apaku, the symbolic color of Mercury, is white. Rokuyo is Taian, the most auspicious day. Please note that out of the many symbols, only those that are likely to be related to horse racing will be picked up and explained here. The symbol of Apaku Mercury is night. Night is the other side of the day, so on Ipaku's day, less popular horses in the same frame as popular horses and less popular horses in the frames on both sides of it are more likely to come. For example, if the popular horse is in the 8th slot, as the popular horse will disappear and anoth one in the same slot comes instead. The one next to that popular horse, that is, the less popular horse, will come. It is a day to look forward to, as horses in the next slot 7th with less popularity and 1st slot, which can be said to be the other side of the 8th slot, will be more likely to come, and as a result, they will bring high dividends. Also, as for the results, it is a day when consecutive streaks 1 to 4 7th frame and horse number 1, 4, 7, 11, 14, 17 are easy to appear, so be sure to pay attention. Also, since the direction of Apaku Mercury is north, pay attention to personal names, horse names, stable names, producer names, etc. that include north or northern. For example, Northern Farms, North Hills, etc. In another sense, as it is said that water flows to low level, it also means low, cheap, and low dividends, so Apaku Mercury's day is often the most popular race. Overall, it tends to be a low dividend day with a series of low dividend races. And I think there are few races where a few less popular horses appear in the betting ticket instead of popular horses and pay high dividends. So, It can be said that it is quite a difficult day to determine which of the 12 races a day will have such characteristics. Which races will have high dividends in horse racing on Apaku Mercury Day? As one of the criteria, if there are many high dividend races in the morning, if there is, there will be some special games in the second half of the game where the performance will come out, and the second half will have a low dividend to balance. On the other hand, if the main race of the day is likely to be a low dividend race on the popular side no matter how you look at it, the second or third race in the first half of the race, and the 8th race before entering the special race in the second half. The 10 races behind the main race, and the final 12 races are likely to be more eventful. In such races, there is a growing expectation that less popular horses in the same frame or adjacent frames are likely to run hard. Apaku Mercury's day is the least popular horse with odds because it is also low. It is also a day when booby horses are likely to get involved in betting tickets. And every year, I'm looking forward to the days when there will be several ultra-high dividend betting tickets. Since Apaku Mercury represents water, rivers, the sea, rainy weather, etc., horses whose names include water, aqua, marine, ocean, rain, etc., jockey names with letters related to water, etc. Also pay attention to the owner's name. It is important because even if the horse does not come in the betting ticket, it will be good for the sign frame that the frame next to that horse will come. Since the azimuth points to the north, the jockey name and stable name with the north character such as Kitamura, the horse name including north and northern, and the frame with the producer are also signature frames. Also, even if you say white, it's not just the one slot, but the Kyuseis Roppaku Venus and Happaku Saturn also have white letters, so it's easier to come to the 6th and 8th slot on this day. You also need to be careful with horses with white or snow white. Also, Apaku Mercury has the meaning of same-sex. So let's take into account that there are often same-sex settlements between males and females. It's also interesting that it's also a day when castrated horses tend to come for some reason. Now let's make a prediction for the Tokyo 11 race, Japan's Oaks 2023. Choosing an axis horse for this race is a very simple task. In other words, either choose number 5 gate, Liberty Island, who is by far the most popular banker, or choose Harper, who is the second most popular banker. Of course, there is a very high chance that these two will finish in the top 3. In addition, both of these two are produced by Northern Farm, which is the largest producer in Japan and has sent 7 of them to this race. Shadai Farm, which ranks second in the producer ranking, has sent 4. These two companies account for 11 of the 18 total. In particular, Northern Farm is a company that raises horses with a focus on classic distances. The problem is that the JRA put these two in a very underperforming slot. The 3rd slot with Liberty Island has only finished 3rd twice in the last 10 years. And the 6th place with Harper has never finished in the top 3 in the last 10 years. This may be because horses with good ability just happen to not be in that slot. But it is also possible that the middle slots between slots 3 and 6 tend to get in trouble in a group of horses with a large number of horses. However, among the members of this year, the JRA may have thought that it would be okay to put them in the 3rd and 6th slots, which are not excellent in terms of data, because these two are missing in terms of ability. On top of that, it may be that he wants Kawada and Lemaire to break the data this year. By the way, it is clear to everyone that Liberty Island is ahead of the other horses in terms of ability, but Harper, who has never made the fastest 3 furlong in 4 races so far, although admits his distance aptitude, you may be wondering if he is a strong horse to be the second most popular horse. In this case, this horse is second most popular because it is ridden by Lemaire. Lemaire jockey is unbeatable at Tokyo Racecourse. At Hanshin Racecourse, Kawada is the better jockey, but at Tokyo Racecourse, Lemaire seems to be an invincible warrior. He has all the know-how to win at Tokyo Racecourse. All the fans know about it, so Harper will be the second most popular. Kawada is invincible up to the 2000 meters race, but he is not as good at long distances as Lemaire. Especially at the Tokyo Racecourse, Kawada jockey stands out for his early last spurt. Kawada jockey's style is to get out early and persevere, and he wins over and over at Hanshin and Chukyo, but at Tokyo Racecourse, which has a long straight line, it backfires and he is often passed by other horses in front of the finish line. There are many. Based on the above considerations, I chose number 12 Harper as my axis horse. The turf course at Tokyo Racecourse is a strong course for horses that can finish the fastest 3 furlongs. But horses that advance the race from the back are always easily influenced by pace. And there is a possibility of getting involved in an accident, so you cannot trust the full width as a banker. Harper has good distance and track aptitude as he has won a graded race at Tokyo Racecourse, which is recognized by the camp, but he has never been fastest in 3 furlongs in 4 races so far. However, the good point is that the race can be advanced clearly ahead of Liberty Island. After all, it can be said that the greatest weapon is that the saddle is Lemaire jockey, who was the main jockey of the stallion Heart's Cry. From this banker, we chose 10 horses as counterparts with the ticket type of Trio 1 banker wheel. The horses selected are number 2, number 3, number 5, number 6, number 9, no 10, number 11, number 15, number 16, number 17. The betting ticket for number 12 Harper with Trio 1 banker wheel, 10 counterparts is 4,500 yen in Japanese yen. This time, this channel recommends the above purchase method. Thank you for your viewing. If you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel and give us a high rating. Thank you.